Hey Vicky, all right, this is looking fantastic. Really nice job here. Wow, what a difference. Holy cow, that looks great. Okay, just a couple of things I want to mention. One, basically, this has to do with hierarchy. So what I want you to do is this, is if you take a look at the type size for the subhead, it's the same type size as the headline. So think about a newspaper where you have the headline as the largest type, then the subhead's a little smaller, and then the deck head's a little smaller than that, and then the body copy is the smallest. Let's follow that formula. So what I would do here is I would increase the size of this by maybe 1 point, maybe two, see if you can fit it. I 1 or 2 points, see what you like. And then also a good idea is to title case this, so cap Y and cap N. So do you need to get, and cap G, so do you need to get away? Then relax and enjoy, you've got that already set in title case. So consistency, let's go ahead and set this to title case, increase the type size a little bit. What we want is a obvious difference in the scale, the size of the type from the headline to the subhead. So another thing I want you to do is once you increase this a little, consider increasing this accordingly. Okay, once you get those established to where the viewer obviously knows this is the headline, this is where I look first, this is the subhead, this is where I look second, then I want you to come over to this body copy here, and I would like you to reduce the size a little bit. I think the type is a little bit large right now. If you want to print this out in black and white quick draft to save your ink, go ahead, but take a look at it. You'll see the type size is pretty large. So what I would suggest from there is right here, just follow my cursor, come down here and align your type with something. I see you right now, you're aligned with the E and enjoy. That's fantastic. I think the type the boxes are a little large right now for the in relationship to the actual picture plane. So once you establish hierarchy on your headline and subhead, also move the subhead just a little bit closer to the headline just to create a greater connection in the relationship between those two. And then what we'll do is we'll come down here, watch my cursor. Instead of this really wide typeface, type block, reduce your body copy and then something like this for your body copy. As far as size, something like this. Just reduce the types of the scale a little bit and that'll look fantastic. Okay, well, I want to check one thing here. Looking at that logo, and I want to do a quick comparison. I'm thinking I'm seeing a little distortion in the logo, and you know what? I believe I am. Yes, we are definitely. There's a little bit of distortion in the logo, and we can see that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll pull that apart. Okay, here's your file. Let's get that up here. Let's get this logo. That's the logo you're using, the purple one. Trying to get, okay, there we go. Now, as you can see, this has been distorted a little bit. I thought I saw that, but yes, it has. The placement looks good. One thing I would recommend is you got this little sliver right between the right margin of the logo and where the page ends. I'd pull that in a little bit so it doesn't look like don't bleed the logo is what I'm saying. Okay, so take a look at the shape. The best way to determine this is to take a look at the shape of the logo mark. You can see here it's a little bit shorter and fatter than it is right here, and that indicates a distortion. Typically that happens when you resize something in digital imaging. Once you place the logo, you have the option to resize it, right? So if you select the logo and you take your cursor and you grab the corner bounding box, you can press down on your mouse and stretch that to increase the size, right? But you have to hold the shift key down to constrain the original proportions. Otherwise, you can get some distortions, as we see right here. So what you want to do is replace, among the other changes I recommended, replace the logo. This time when you resize it, make sure you hold your shift key down when you grab that corner bounding box to drag the resize. Okay, other than that, wow, this looks really clean. I mean, this is good work. I love it. I think the difference is just remarkable. So that's my recommendation to finalize things. If you want to run it by me, have at it, but you're very, very close to being completed and starting to build your banner ad based on the success of the magazine ad. All right, great job. Any questions or clarifications, please let me know. Good job, Vicki. Thank you.